So, we got more information about the Z Fold 6, and I'll be honest with you, I'm really not surprised. So, according to most recent leaks now, there is rumors that the Z Fold 6 is going to have a 4400 milliampere battery, which is exactly what the Z Fold 5 had. And, the whole joke where the Z Fold 5 and the Z Fold 4 is exactly the same phone, but the Z Fold 5 is just a Z Fold 4S. Well, it's very possible that the Z Fold 6 is going to share a lot of similar things with the Z Fold 5. Obviously, the outside display will be different, just like how the Z Fold 5 had a different hinge. But other than that, there might not be too many upgrades. Now, we talked about a lot about the Fan Edition model or the Ultra model, and that will probably be where the upgrades do go ahead and lie. Maybe for a more expensive price tag, potentially. If it's a Fan Edition, it will be actually less expensive and it would have less features, but I digress. There is a possibility if there is an Ultra model that it does go ahead and have the more advanced features. If not, then Samsung's really just going to find themselves in the same situation that they're in right now, where it's like they keep releasing these folds, but these Z Fold series phones are not really much of upgrades. We already know that the camera sensor is going to be the same as the Galaxy S24 series, which is great, but it's not going to boast the 200 megapixel camera that is on the S24 Ultra. And when you really look at it, right now, at this moment in time, 4400 is, okay, that's a good battery, but compare that to the Pixel Fold that comes in at a 4805. Let me just double check that. I think it's 4873 for the Pixel Fold. And then if you look at the other phone, 4821 for the Pixel Fold. And then for the OnePlus Open, it's 4805. So again, smallest battery of the three right there. Then you got to keep in mind that the Pixel Fold 2 probably going to have a 5000 battery. Then probably the OnePlus Open 2 will also probably have a 5000 battery. So I understand Samsung's point of view of like they're trying to keep they're trying to make the most money possible. That's pretty much what this is. They want to add a small little features to each year to their phones so that they can keep the costs the same and make the same profits and consistently make the same profits. They're looking at it as they're trying to make the most money possible. And I understand that. I think everyone understands that when it comes to, businesses, but it's just getting to a point now where your competition is getting better. Now, I guess Samsung doesn't really fear Google, and right now with the Pixel Fold 1, I could understand why, but if they come out with a Tensor G4 chip and they get that to work, it doesn't overheat, I mean, Google is no one to play around with anymore at that point. And if they already have the software, it works out perfectly fine. And keep in mind that Google, they were the ones that kind of, in a way, destroyed the Surface Duo 1 and 2. Because Microsoft wasn't in the Google development program. They weren't able to actually get access to the software early like Samsung actually is able to. Samsung and a lot of other companies are able to get the software early, is why they actually have beta programs. Microsoft was never able to get the software early. So when they would work on software for the Surface Duo 1 or 2, they would be behind all these other companies that already had beta programs, that already tested the software, and was able to really see what was good and what was bad. If Google does that to Samsung, well, now Samsung's going to be in a really rough spot as well. So, just keep that in mind, Samsung. Google, well, yeah, they're not the big dog right now. They make this Pixel Fold 2, and they really hit a home run on it. You might be, the Z Fold series might not be the number one phone out there. And again, the OnePlus Open, well, yes, it's weird because it's like the first gen for OnePlus. It's a third generation phone for Oppo. And they're going to be copying the Oppo Find N Fold 4 and make that the OnePlus Open 2. So I'll be interested to see what Samsung does, but I mean, at some point, man, you gotta start actually innovating this phone. I know it's hard because you made a very good premium product that's amazing, but at some point, you gotta add more features. You gotta enhance this even more. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.